18 of those, okay.
Yeah. This is an absolute
83, that would have been a nice one.
83.
If you were to sell this whole box, do you have a price in mind? All right, let me give you a quick little background. A gentleman stopped me who watched the channel, said he has a card collection he wanted to sell. So I met him back at the post office a week later, and here we go. How you doing, man? Good.
Nice to see you.
You too, bro.
This is an uncut sheet, classic baseball, classic draft picks. Manny Ramirez. Whatever else, but it's an uncut sheet.
That I probably won't be interested in that one though.
This is the 6 sheets from the '87 top set. That's the full
87 baseball?
Yeah, baseball. It's the full set.
That's interesting.
The wood grain looking ones.
Yeah,
it's the full set, all 6 sheets of those.
Not something you normally see. Yeah, probably won't be interested in those though.
Okay.
Oh, the rack packs.
Rack packs. I had a couple of these too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the flare.
There's 18 of them.
18 of those, okay.
Yeah. So they're sweet. I got them from a guy in my neighborhood that he got stuff when his sister died.
Cool. Okay.
She had
really?
stuff.
I'm definitely interested in those.
Okay. I got these are. I got all the unopened boxes are in the back, but those blue boxes.
Yeah.
It's what these cards look like. So I opened a couple to see what they were.
Okay.
And so if you wanted to.
Yeah, no, I've seen.
But these are the autographs that come out of them. These are all the autographs from the couple boxes I opened. This lady had these things, factory sets, and these cards are like super sharp, but there's no Chipper Jones.
Yeah, she put out the good stuff out, right?
She pulled the Chipper Jones.
Yeah.
But like all the other guys are in there. You know, I think one or two of the Nolan Ryans might be out, but otherwise, she didn't pick out like all the.
She just put out the Chipper Jones. Yeah.
So the Chipper Jones.
Okay.
It's like, so I flipped through them because tops they don't put them in order.
Yeah.
You know, but if you wanted these, they'd be like a couple of bucks.
Okay.
You know, because I'm just.
Holy crap.
You know what I mean? So I brought these. So this is one of these O-Pee-Chee Premiers.
Okay, sealed.
That's sealed.
Okay. These are the sealed ones here.
7 of these. Yeah, I just started grabbing stuff that I had, but
yeah.
So these are decent. These team bests. I mean, they're minor league guys.
Yeah.
You can pull maybe something good out of them.
Trig loss.
Some of them in eBay. They go for anywhere from like 20-ish, 20, 30. You know what I mean? But it's one of those where it'd be like a slow seller.
Oh yeah, these are super sad.
Like from what you might do, like
I would
open one and do it on camera.
Yeah, I would.
Do it like that.
I would literally just use a lot of these as giveaways and stuff like that for certain things.
7 of these.
Okay.
These have the Frank Thomas update in them.
The score.
Yeah, the score. I told you that same thing with this 89. These things are like great condition.
But she pulled out the Griffies.
But she pulled the Griffies and the Randy Johnsons.
Yeah.
You know, but it's like, you know, all the other guys should be in there because I didn't pull any out. I was looking for those. I was like, I could maybe sell them for a couple bucks and.
It always,
but it was.
I do always laugh because it happens all the time.
It happens, right? You know, these 89s. I got 18 of them.
Oh my gosh! And they're all pulled.
18 of them.
And they all pulled.
Yeah.
Griffies pulled in all of them.
Yeah. This is just a miscellaneous where there's some other cards. But this is this extra pack. This is the.
The leaf.
The leaf box and this portraits. These are the portrait cards. These are pretty cool. There was 2 of these. I opened one of the boxes. The Studios.
Yeah, I like the Studio. Studio's kind of very interesting.
I looked up to see like some of the graded ones. Like Bagwell goes for a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow.
It's just.
Of course, the one that I got was on center, not center.
Yeah, that's.
So I was like,
I was gonna say is like just because it comes in a factory sealed box doesn't mean you're gonna
classic draft pick boxes.
I love the sealed stuff.
Sealed, yeah. They sealed.
Classic was wild back in the day.
Oh, I know. They had some good stuff, and then all of a sudden it like blew up to they made 10 million of it, you know.
It's funny, it's like I pulled out like Shaquille O'Neal, it was like limited to like 60,000 the other day. I was like,
right. This is pretty cool. I don't even know
that.
exactly
It's the action pack football.
Yeah, this action pack.
It's a set.
Somehow it got shaken up. But
yeah, mine's the same way.
sealed.
I have the same one at the house.
These are all the loose cards and the graded stuff. I'll show you that. This is more of these stupid things. These are...
What is this here?
Those were boxes that she opened.
That's a shame. 83, that would have been a nice one.
83. There's some cards. I looked in a few of the packs because I looked through them after I saw she opened them all. There was no...
She pulled it all out.
There was a Sandberg, and it wasn't that great a condition, but, you know, some of the other stars are in there, like Mike Schmidt and some of those guys, you know, that dollar for dollar ones. They're worth a little bit, but... And the same thing with this, 81 Don Ross box. Because when I went...
Man, I got super excited when I saw that.
I went to the guy's house, I was like, oh, you got those? 81 Don Ross box.
Yeah.
I was, you know, the Ricky Henderson's the main one, otherwise...
Yeah. These are just the regular... Yeah, these are just a couple of the insert cards.
Yeah, they're just.
But they pulled, but it looks like they pulled out like all the
like Maddox and a couple of the ones that
like Griffey's would be missing. There's no Griffey's. Like looks like Bonds are missing. Like your key players from those times.
Guys, right?
Yeah. This happens all the time. People will sell off their collection to pull out all the good inserts or rookie cards. You gotta be very careful buying collections, especially when it's super cheap. But he does have a whole collection of graded stuff that we're going to do a deep dive here in a second, so stay tuned.
Sealed classic sets.
Only 3.
There's Griffey's in some of those.
300,000.
Yeah, I know, right? You see that.
Yeah, here's the Griffey.
Some of them have
yeah.
Griffey's.
Yeah, these are the game sets where they had the board game on the back.
Yeah.
You actually played the board game. This is the trivia. Bo Jackson.
Right?
Is it all Diamond Kings cards?
These are the Diamond Kings sets.
From 1988? Oh my gosh.
Every one of these, see, she put them front, back.
Yeah.
So it's a 27 card set, every single one of them. And between those boxes and this, there's like 180 sets. You know what I mean? It's like...
How much boxes did she open of 88?
I have no idea.
Yeah,
these some of the graded stuff here, ungraded, and kind of miscellaneous stuff there. This is an absolute football. It has like the main cards.
Okay.
Falk, Bledsoe, Emmett Smith. You know.
Yeah, a couple 10s.
Yeah, a couple 10s.
I mean, even the 9s don't very much. You get 8s in here too.
Yeah, there's a couple 8s. The good thing about these is when I sent them in, cards I pretty much either had myself or else I got them back during COVID or before COVID, and I just sent them in at that PSA price back then, which was like $10.
Yeah.
You know, so for me it was like, and some of those like that I included with the Pippin because it's the card.
Oh my God, 6.
Yeah, that one got a 6. I have no idea why. It's weird. Must have a little crinkle or something on it.
Wow.
Like this Alonzo Mourning. This one's raw because I thought it was off center, but I sent that one and that one got the 9. You know, so I kind of just kept them together to show. Hey, I got an 8. You know, it's one of the rookies. That's like a $20 card or whatever it is. You know.
Still has an 8?
Yeah, I think they sell for right around 18, 20 bucks. Something like that. Yeah, those are some Alonzo Mournings and a couple 10s, 2 10s. A couple Karl Malones.
I love these cards. They're not worth much, but they're just cool. I love it screams 1990. Tim Hardaway.
Those are Tim Hardaway group I had, and a couple Alonzos.
I loved Alonzo back in the day.
Those are Jordans and all that.
Okay. Metal cards are so hard to grade.
I know.
Because
I pulled that from a pack myself, and I was like, wow, this one's sharp. I was thinking maybe I got a 9.
Yeah, you can just see just because like how they're just hard to grade. Skybox Premium. Fortunately, you had no 10 Jordans, huh?
No, I got a few more 9s here because this is that Hoops 5th anniversary. The whole set, the Bulls team set. But I graded the Jordans and the Pippin, and they got 9s.
This is the set.
Yeah, the 5th anniversary of the gold medallion on it. That's what's in this binders too. It's like.
But you said the Jordan, those were pulled out.
The Jordans were pulled out.
Pulled out. Yeah.
Those are just some Dion. These are just random loose cards.
Mike Singletary.
There's a Singletary rookie there. Those are just Griffey, group of Griffies.
Some LeBrons.
Yeah, these are from those packs from last year, those haunted hoops. I pulled that and got a 10. The other ones I didn't send in.
Neighbors.
Yeah, Neighbors. A couple of these, you know.
Worthy.
Lionel Messi. Yeah. That saved me from having to deal with eBay and whatever. These are cool card here. This minor league one. This one. This is
it's gonna hit some nuts.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the one they did the show on ESPN. Right? It was like
they got hit right in the balls. Yeah.
They staged that photo, you know, and they the photographer was apparently pissed. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, I remember in one of my videos someone said, "Oh, you missed that card," and I didn't know about it. And I went back and then looked. I'm like, "Oh man, I wish I would have picked up this card." It's funny you had this card now.
That's the rest of the team set.
Yeah,
that's
the Larry Walker rookie
and the rest of the set.
Believe it or not, this card of the guy getting hit in the balls sells on eBay around the $25 to $40 price point.
And some other ones in between. Those are just random Bonds cards.
Bonds rookies.
These are Magnum PI complete sets.
Magnum PI, okay.
Yeah, it's funny because again, this lady had this random stuff and it was like Magnum PI sets.
The Joe Namath sets. What was this here?
Yeah, those are probably just
face.
Patrick Ewings. They're probably just Patrick Ewings.
Curtis Martin.
Yeah, some
Kimolado on 22 coach. Monopoly. Nothing really special.
But they're just random.
Sealed.
Yeah, these are just sealed.
Yeah, I got some of those at the house.
They're pretty cool.
Yeah, that's
a few. Those are all wrestling. I bought one box of wrestling, and there's a cut like this is a
Stone Cold.
Yeah, there's a Stone Cold. Yeah, it's the next card.
Oh, that's cool.
This one's a nice card.
Oh yeah.
Numbered out of 25.
Christian makes his debut. Topps Chrome.
And then the rest of the cards are just in the packs.
Yeah.
Those are those.
Lorcana.
Yeah, Lorcanas. I was at Walmart one day.
You got FOMO.
A month or two ago.
Yeah, you missed.
And there was a guy who was like, "Oh, you should buy a couple of these." So I bought like 5 of them.
Did you open any?
And they cost $35. That's all. That's what those are. Those are all the open ones.
Yeah.
There was one card that I.
Oh, those are open?
Yeah, those are open.
Oh, okay. I thought they weren't open.
Yeah, no, you can look.
I believe you.
It's all the cards except one because the one I pulled was worth like $50. So I put it on eBay and I got $40. I was like, well, I got my card money back for what I paid. So
you had fun with the experiment,
right? Just to get rid of the rest of the cards for a couple of bucks.
Little Cameron Brink.
Yeah, same thing. Like I don't buy too many boxes because it's like. I know
Robert Harrison.
It's a gamble.
Oh, it's a big gamble.
This is a Lionel Messi 9, one of his rookies called the Candy. It's a pretty cool card. They sell for around 70-ish or so.
Never seen this
really
before.
Weird. I had 3 of them. I sold one for 105, one for like 80.
Because this is a Panini sticker.
Yep.
So it's a sticker card. But there are a bunch. One list for 95, one list for 99, one list is for 72, one list is. What is that? Someone from Germany has one listed for 300.
Oh, 300.
300, yeah. That's going to sit there forever.
Together from the master sets.
Yeah. I hate cards this size.
I know.
They don't fit.
Do anything with.
They don't fit any boxes.
I know.
And then you have to buy special. You have to buy a specialty box to put them in. Like I get so annoyed when I all the cards I have that are tall. I sold.
Protect them. It's like,
yeah, it's a pain. Showing me the minis.
Yeah. So,
the mini golds the mini golds are weird because they're so tiny. Like
and these are the rest of there's 6 sets total. Those are the rest of the cards.
So I'm interested. I'm definitely interested in like in the steel boxes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Potentially some of that stuff there. Did you have a price in mind when you're looking for like the steel boxes and stuff?
Probably $10, 8 or $10, something like that. These things, there's 7 of them, whatever. $5, $6 because I know you're gonna do whatever with them and try to, you want to make some money down the road, and it takes time and that kind of thing too.
If you were to sell this whole box, do you have a price in mind? Take the good, the bad?
Not quite, because I didn't go through like card by card, like where they fall. You know,
like a lot of the eights in there, I'd be lucky at $5 for them. You know what I mean? Some of the 10s, I know you'll be able to get some money for.
Yeah, like these 9 Jordans. I mean, the 8s.
Some of those you can get 10, 15, 20 bucks.
10 or 15, and these hoops probably fall in the 15, 20 range or something like that. It's got to be like a few $100. I don't know.
Okay.
Just because like this LeBron alone, say it's not Halloween time.
Yeah.
But this was selling for like 150 before. It's on eBay now, and you know I listed it, and I think I put like 70 on it.
Yeah.
Knowing eBay's going to hit me with fees, and I got to deal with that.
Yeah.
Whatever. You know what I mean?
Well, you said 5 on these.
Yeah.
So I would take all those.
All right. There's 7 of those.
You said between 8 and 10 for the other boxes.
Leaf and these. Yeah.
So I would be okay on that.
Okay.
To do that. On all the seal stuff here, all these seal wax, I'd definitely take those. What'd you want for the box of wax in there?
I opened a bunch of these. I didn't get any Griffies. I couldn't believe it.
No Billy Ripkins?
Nope, no Billy Ripkins either. And I got one Randy Johnson, but it wasn't like the first print Marlboro one.
So these aren't their first print.
Probably
then.
the middle one, like 18 of them. Probably like, well, there's 7 of them. Probably $20 for all 7 of them.
I would do 15 on those ones.
Okay.
That's a little like $2 a piece, kind of.
Okay.
A little more $2, just because they're not worth much. I would do it probably maybe open and pull out the Frank Thomases and mess with it. That's the only thing I would do.
No, that's fine.
These I would do $2 a pack if I'm going to do that. I would do 35 for the whole box. What is it, 18 of them?
Yeah.
I would do 35 for the whole box in there, because I know there's a couple that are not for 89.
Okay.
Bucks, so 80.
80. Okay.
80 for wax. 80 wax.
All right, so that's 80.
So we're at 50 plus what 130. That's what I have right here. So
okay.
89.
Oh, with these,
89 these and the wax here. So that puts us at 130 total.
Okay. That works.
And then $1 million question is.
And then for those?
Yeah.
It just depends. I don't know. It just depends, because I don't want to be like, I want like, you know, too much, and then you know what I mean. Like, what would you think? Like the way you look at it, knowing you got to do something. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be honest with you. I'm tired of listing Allen Iverson for $18 on eBay and it not selling. You know what I mean? So to me, it's like, you want it for the $10, okay, you know, or $8. I'll get my grading back. You know.
So some of these you probably won't get your money back for grading on. Just to be honest, like if you would list these up, some of these online, like the 6, the 8 out of the 8s, probably not gonna do that. So if I bought this lot, what I would do is I would take out the 10s. I'd probably list those on eBay and list them in my store and stuff like that. The rest of the stuff, I'm gonna run it through Whatnot and online auction. I'll start them at $1, and some of them I'm hoping to get $5. Some of those I'm hoping to get $10 for. Some in that ballpark for a lot of the lower dollar ones. But like the bigger ones I will list, and like the 10s I will list online and try to get money from those. The Jordans are more liquid for me to move, you know. So, and what upsets me the most is I was such a huge Shaq fan growing up. His cards, and he's like, anything. Shaq has done so much in pop culture. He's done so much in NBA on and off the court, and his stuff's not. Just because they're so mass-produced back then, you know. Same thing with Emmitt Smith. Like Emmitt Smith's cards should be so much more. One of the greatest running backs of all time, and I have
a stack of Emmitt's. Like
me too.
Like
rookies.
Just a stack of random cards from 94, 5, 6 that they're just in a box because you know, what am I going to get 25 cents? Like,
JD Drew, Philadelphia Phillies drafted him. And he refused to play for the Phillies, so then sat out a year, and then when he showed up the next year on a different team, the Philly fans threw D-sized batteries at him because his name was J.D. Drew.
Oh, God.
Jason Worth played for the Phillies at one point. Wait, that's an autograph card?
Yeah, they're autographed on the front. Black Sharpie.
I almost thought it looked like a facsimile.
Right, when I looked at them, I'm like, these aren't signed, and then I saw they're all on the bottom. Just random guys, you know, but you might pull one good guy or something. It'd probably be close to like $500 for everything.
For everything in there? That's what you would want?
because I know this should be 50 bucks. This messy.
You got this for what, 70? You said, or
yeah,
90?
I have it listed for 70 and sold yet. So even if it goes for 50, you know, because
it's 100. And
there's 100 just in those two. These diesels being 10s. That the weird.
I don't think those go for much though, do they?
What's that?
I think the neighbors
They go
10.
for like 25, 20 to 25 now. You know,
Yeah.
I sold some around 35, I think, back in the fall, or
Yeah.
you know, when I got them back from PSA.
All right, let me kind of go through. Let me do some math here.
Yeah.
Because this has the, see, 2 10s there.
Shack 10.
Probably,
They don't go for what they should. That's what pisses me off about some of this stuff.
what are they, 50 bucks?
Yeah.
Somewhere in there?
What, 40 slabs?
50 something, yeah. 50 something slabs probably. Probably couldn't do 500 on that. 130 on that stuff. Would you consider 300 in the whole box? You can keep all these if you want to keep those back there. But
yeah,
I just...
no, I don't want that.
Okay.
Nah, I couldn't. I don't think I could do 3 for a whole box.
Okay. I won't be able to do 5.
I totally get it.
Yeah.
Believe me.
Yeah, no, I
get it. You know.
And I understand, man. You got money into grading fees and stuff like that. Just there's a bunch in there that I would get probably 10 bucks for that card.
Right, just to get.
Yeah.
About 420, and then the 130 total.
How about if I come up to 370 and we do 130 there and make an even 500 for that? I feel a little bit more comfortable there. I'm going to come up. I know you were going to come down a little bit.
Well, I can do it.
Okay, awesome, man. Appreciate you working on me, man.
Like, I look at it and I keep every week it's relisted.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know.
Yeah. All right, cool. You got your PayPal, so I can just
grind it out.
Send it over to you.
Yeah. Cool. Hey, appreciate it.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much.
No problem.
You never know we're going to find cards. I mean, this guy literally stopped me at the post office, wanted to talk. We were able to work out a deal to get all these cards. He was done relisting all these on eBay. And when it comes to someone like myself who sells on debit cards, sells on whatnot, sells on eBay, I have a better chance of moving these than he will. A lot of this stuff was lower end graded cards. We get about 50 slabs. Add those 50 slabs. If I can get an average of $10 a slab, I can break even. Some of those slabs I'll get 20 to 30 bucks for. Some of those slabs, there's maybe 2 or 3 I'm going to get 70, 75 bucks for. But the majority of them are going to be under 20 bucks and under. So I had to be at a price point that would just made sense. As for all that junk wax and all the other stuff in there, those minor league boxes have a ton of autograph cards. So those are going to be a fun rip, fun for giveaways. Maybe we sell packs for $1 or $2 a piece, something along those lines during our live stream. It's just something fun for the audience to have a good time and open up packs and find some cool autographs. I just want to say, for the gentleman that sold me all these cards, thank you so much for the deal. I really do appreciate you. But anyway, guys, I appreciate each and every one of you guys watching. Please make sure you guys like and subscribe. We are so close to 10,000 subs in this channel. I cannot believe it. And I appreciate all the support we get for you guys. Until next time, make sure you guys keep picking and punching.